Well, good morning. Hope everyone is doing very good. Today we are going to continue working on this trailer, getting the old board or the old rail cut out and hopefully get the new rail installed. I'm going to cut the fender out. We're going to cut all the cross ribs out, cut the side railing, pull that rail out. I'm probably going to cut off wheels, Sawzall, plasma cutter. There's some areas that are kind of tight to get into, so that's probably use a plasma cutter in there. But we're going to cut this out and try to get all the pieces that are going to stay remaining cleaned up and start to get the new rail put in. So let's get busy. All right, guys, so I've been trying to take my time to cut this fender off. As you've kind of already surmised, I'm taking both fenders off and going to be replacing them. I've been trying to take this one off without as much brutality as possible, and the reason I say that is this rail right here is getting replaced on this side. That one is not, as of yet. So I want to know how to cut the fender off without doing any damage to this rail or this rail on that side, so that I won't cut into this rail that needs its structure. So I think I have found that out. That didn't take too long. So anyhow, that's where I'm at. Plus I gotta still detach the suspension right here. This trailer is going to be a lot of work, guys. It's not going to be expensive. I went and ordered my steel yesterday. I'll try to keep track of what I spend on this trailer, and at the end give you an overall. Is it worth it? I just enjoy doing this kind of work, so it's going to be worth it to me. And overall, I won't be able to buy a trailer for what I'll have into this trailer. The chance of finding a good used one, well, that's a possibility. But we'll see. We'll keep it working. Well guys, the suspension is free of the frame. Well guys, I've tried grinding, sawzalling, and that will work, but I got a plasma cutter. Alright guys, we've got that old rail is out. It's disconnected from the sides. The suspension is removed down, and then there's the frame rail that runs on up to the tongue, but it is removed all the way down through there. So now I've got to go down through there and clean all that up, get it all back to fresh metal with a sanding disc, which is going to be fun. But I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to jump at it, and I will get back with you here in a little bit. Alright guys, we got it all ground down to, well, all the extra metal that was left behind from the cutting is all ground off, except for that one shackle right there. I've got to clean that one up. But all the extra metal is gone. I'm going to still grind it again with a clean grinder to prepare it for welding. But the tube is gone, as I said before, and now I've got to go down through there and regrind, or with a clean disc I'm going to grind all the spots that I'm going to be welding to. That way I can get some good welds. Like I said, I got to still clean this one shackle up. That one shackle, I believe, is what started the rot on this frame, but I'll talk to you about that another day. But so anyhow, I'm gonna put you over here and change out my flapper disc and stay busy. Alright guys, so I just cut my new rail that's going to go in over there. So at this point I'm going to clean the top of this rail, and that back rail, so I can level this trailer up perfectly. I know it's level now, but I just want to double check it. And flat. So I'm going to swap this out for a cleaning brush. Whoa. Okay, we're going uphill just a little. Oops. Gotta pull this wedge out too. Alright, now let's see what we look like. It ain't gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be close enough for Glenn. I need to go back up. I went down too far. I don't have a laser level. I used to, but I do not anymore. It's got to come up. I went way too far low. Okay, that's perfect right there. Perfect right there. Man, you can't ask for any better than that. Okay, so now drop this oak wedge in there. Now I am going to go on level here. Now I'm going to shoot from this side to that side. I'm a little high. That's okay because we got room. Need some more wedges. What did I do with all of my wedges? I just had a whole bunch of them. All right, what'd you guys do with my wedges? You stole them. I know it. When I was gone, you came in here and got them all. Or you moved them. One of the two. Where? Oh, you hid them underneath my car over there. I see how you guys are. All right, now, perfect. Can't ask for no better than that. So let's go check this back rail. Got to come up just a little. Almost. Perfect. Perfect there. Perfect there. Perfect. Can't ask for no better than that. And then from here, perfect. Well, I said I wasn't going to be able to get perfect. Well, I guess in the real world there ain't nothing perfect, but it's within a gnat hair. Whew, I'm getting hot, guys. So, I believe we are nice and level. Callie, what are you doing, girl? Let's lay this chunk down in there and see what it looks like. I need another jack stand is what I need. I need one jack stand. You know what, maybe I'll use that back corner one as my second jack stand. I'll have to re-level this. I put that puppy right where it was supposed to be. Look at there, guys. We're teeter-tottering somewhere. Right there. I think I got some debris right there. That I didn't get off, guys. All right, where'd my sledgehammer go? Not down there. Not over there. All right, guys. This is crazy. Where did my hammer go? I got this hammer. That ain't the one I want. I want a big hammer. Holy smolies. That's crazy. Where'd it go? I didn't put it away. That's probably half my problem. I probably should have put it away. So we'll grab another one so we can lose it. Alright. Need one more. These guys screwed me. Sorry guys, this is all I got to work with. Woodworking clamps. Alright. Right, Ori? Ori's coming to inspect. Camera shut off. Anyhow, I'm measuring from that corner to that corner is 212.5. From that corner to that corner is 212.5. That wasn't easy measuring with me by myself. So, oh yeah, that's a good one there. Okay, we can get rid of these cold, well, yeah, we can. Oh, that hurts. I'm gonna tack her right here. Now, that clamp is done. Let's take a couple more measurements. That thing is in place. I told myself I was going to set that tape measure down where I could find it. Need to weld off this back here. Okay, battery died. Full battery. I don't know until I get into editing where it died, but anyhow, we have our new rail is in. All the way from the front, all the way to the back. All the cross members are welded in fully. Every one of them. The back is welded. Still got to do the bottom. This upright is welded. Still got 3 more uprights, 4 more uprights, and weld the frame. I've got it, it's welded, but I'm going to put some bigger welds. And then after we get all the welding done, I'm going to check the welds over there. Then we're going to bring the suspension up and get it centered. But anyhow, again, I don't know when the battery died. I don't think it died that long ago. But that trailer is sitting level, side to side, front to back, front to back. And it is sitting square. I measured from that corner to that corner, that corner to that corner. Plus I did the old Carpenter 345 in the back. I had to, oh yeah, I got to remember to weld this. I had to cut this loose to shrink this in because evidently the factory made this side longer. So, but anyhow, side 188 3/4. This one's 188 3/4 inside to inside. Every one of those ribs are exactly where they need to be. This one is from inside to outside 2 feet, from inside to outside 4 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet, 14 feet, and then the last one 16. Still got all these holes here to weld up, and in the sides where they screwed, where you can see them little holes. Let me find one. Right here's one. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to screw into that metal. I don't mind it so much, like on the upright, it don't bother me. But that enclosed tube up there, water gets in there and rusts out. These uprights, they're open on the bottom, so. But I'm going to weld little tabs on all the ribs to hold the wood. And then I'm going to fully weld in the shackles. Which I think is part of the problem, they only welded the ends. That's 2 inches of weld. Well, this shackle here ended up breaking off is what the bottom line is. And that allowed water in there and muck, who knows for how long. But that side seems to be pretty solid. But anyhow, she is sitting true. Let me get this jack out of the way. Oop. And this broom. I got a mess. Holy moly, I got a mess. Still have another stick and another 4-foot stick there. But she's sitting pretty. Anyhow, guys, you have a good evening. And we will get back at this again tomorrow. Have a good evening.